At Duncan Creek, Rick Ness's comeback season is hanging by a thread.
If this doesn't work this year, if I don't get this 1,000 ounces, I don't have the capital to come back again. So, you know, I want to leave here knowing that I left nothing on the table.
Rick is still 300 short of his 1,000-ounce goal, which he needs to cover costs, give his crew a gold bonus, and fund next season.
We've got a lot of time to make up for, a lot of gold to get. You know, it took longer than it should have to get all that pay out of Rally Valley, but now we've got a huge stockpile sitting up on the pad, and all we got to do is get it run through Monster Red. We have to run it as hard as we can all day. I mean, 350 yards an hour plus, no stopping for nothing. That is what is going to get us to our 1,000 ounces.
Rick's crew are finally sluicing Rally Valley's nugget-rich pay dirt. 2 years ago, it brought in more than 180 ounces per week, nearly double their best weekly haul this year. Now, in his first week running non-stop, Rick needs it to deliver big again.
The team's keeping it together. There's been a few hiccups, nothing major. Overall, best team I've ever had by far. And without them, I wouldn't be anywhere near where we're at right now. What the f? There's hardly any water going through the plant. Riot, cut the power. There's got to be something wrong with the pump. That thing's puking so much smoke. Damn it! A bunch of leaves clogging up in the suction line. It looks like the intake's covered in leaves, but it's just dying. This thing's falling on its face. I don't know what's going on, so let's preemptively shut the plant down before this thing dies, just so we can look at it.
Before, that was always submerged.
Ah!
That's a big hole. That's a big one.
Look at how far it's pinched, though, too.
Actually, you can see through it, dude. Those pop through.
That's unbelievable.
Monster Red's pump is out of action.
I'm concerned that this suction line is compromised because it's squished flat. And that happened because the suction box got clogged. It wasn't buried deep enough, so it's covered in leaves. So the pump is trying to suck water, and there's nothing getting through, so it collapsed that suction line. So we're gonna give it a shot, throwing some clamps around each side just to try and squeeze it open. I was just worried about the thing collapsing. That's all I give about. It doesn't have to be perfect, just to hold it open.
The pump's suction basket was too close to the surface, allowing floating debris to block it. With no water, the pump created a vacuum, collapsing the heavy-duty wired pipe. To fix it, Rick plans to seal the hole with a rubber patch. Use clamps on each side of the collapsed section to squeeze it back open and act as a brace, allowing water to pump through once again.
We're gonna have to try these ones around it, so.
Putting a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound here.
Pretty much.
Other one. There we go.
You got it, Pony.
There it is.
Drop it.
As long as that's underwater, then we'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just try and get that buried down farther. We're gonna drop it. Right now, Buzz is just digging the sump out so we can try to bury that thing deeper. Potentially, we could be losing 9, 10 ounces an hour, and that's not acceptable right now. We need all the runtime we can get here at the end. I'm getting annoyed here. It's cost us 3 hours now, and it's probably the last good day we're gonna get, so.
Perfect.
Ah,
Good.
looks good to me. Fire it up. Ready?
We can't afford ups like this all the time. Just another rock in the track, man. Nothing ever goes perfectly. You just hope this thing will hold up.
Buzz, you got it.
Pump fixed. Rick fires up Monster Red to get back on the gold.
Obviously, we've got water, so let's turn the thing on. Hopefully, the problem has been solved. We'll fire this thing back up. We don't have any more time to keep around. Well, after all these little problems, at least it's running right now. It's the best we can hope for. Hopefully, it stays that way.
Oh. Look at that.
Rick's about to find out if it's still packed with gold.
To hit our target, we need 150 ounces a week to get to 1,000. So I don't know if we got it this week, but it's going to be close. You ready to counter?
Yeah, I'll counter.
All right.
40, 50, 70, 100, 105, 110, 124.27. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Worth nearly $250,000. Their biggest gold weigh of the season.
A little shy of the 150 gold, but we get rid of that downtime, we know the gold's there. That brings us to 823.95.
If Raleigh Valley can keep delivering big gold, Rick will still be in with a shot of hitting his goal and coming back next season.
Ooh. We're so close.
We're there. We're there.
That number makes you really want to push as hard as we can.
Well, good.
So close.
That's what it's
We're
gonna,
right there, man.
I know,
Right there.
that's what it's gonna take, you know? If we just, everybody keeps their head on a swivel, keeps their eyes open, and we get solid sluice time next week, we're gonna get it.
Well, the deeper we go into Raleigh Valley, the richer it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah,